Hello! Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while with this whole Mercury and retrograde that just happened. I'm making this video like March 2020, so whenever you watch this, that's where I'm at. We just went through a Mercury and retrograde for like, it was literally 3 weeks. And then we ended it with a full moon, and here where I live, it just rained, so like Moon was cleansing us and releasing us, and Mother Gaia was just like, get rid of it. But yeah, Mercury in retrograde, I felt was very intense for me, and and everyone I've talked to, it was just like everyone was going through their own stuff. Even when I would like hang out with my friends, we would be like, yeah, let's go do something, and then we'd get together and we were like, yeah, so I'm here. I'm here. And that's good enough. Also, like, eye contact in this video is going to be wonky for me because I want to look at the camera, not so much myself, just because when I look at myself, I'm not looking at you. So I'm going to try and see you through the lens type of thing. But anyways, back to what this video is about. This video is going to be about, like, what the heck is up? Like, what is happening? What just happened? Like, the energy just seems to be a little, like, frazzled right now. And so I hope this will bring some clarity on just, like, what was happening, what is happening, kind of, like, the outlook on that, things to be mindful of. So, like, yeah, that's what this is. I actually did this reading for myself right before, like, earlier today. I did it for myself, and it was very insightful. Anyways, so jumping right in. So we're gonna start off. This is gonna be pile number 1, and it has this nice little peacock borite, I think it is. Yeah, and then we have this one, which is beautiful, really good for like dualities and relationships. Seems like it's got some nice. It's like an aura. It's a quartz type. I can never figure out what it is though, but really good for like communicating and getting out of the gutter type thing. And then we have this nice one that I call this my Palladian stone. It's the Aqua Aura Quartz. That's what this one is, and it's like nice and pointed, and it's just very good for directing. Anyways, and then we have pink Argonite. I believe it is. Yeah, pink Argonite. So that's gonna be it. So we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and take a second, choose 1 through 4. But yeah, whether it's by crystal or by card or just by number, cool. So we're gonna jump right in. So we're gonna start with pile number 1. Here we go. I'm gonna take all of these out of the way. 4, 3, 2. Okay, here we go. So, pile number 1. Here we go. So we have this peacock crystal right here. I don't know if you can really see it. It's just like really pretty. The light hits it really nicely actually right there. But yeah, so that's this one. Really small. Literally, like, the space I have to do cards is like not too big. Just because the camera's so close. Anyways, going on. So basically what I did is I used 4 of my decks. And so the first one, I used the animal Spirit Song Tarot. And what I did for these was I just chose a few cards based on like what's up, what's going on, like what you doing. And then I went into my soul lesson cards and I chose one, like depending on the pile. This is just like what it's supposed to learn, like what's the lesson, what's it trying to teach you. Yeah, and then I went into my Doreen Virtue Angel cards and chose some of those just for like guidance type of thing, just like what people trying to say to me right now. And then the last one, I went into that Echo Heart Oracle for just like what's to be grateful. What am I grateful for in this? Because I feel like a lot of this was just like struggle. This last like month was just a lot of circle. Anyways, so pile number 1. Here we go. So we're going to start off just with these tarot cards. And this is just what it is, like what was happening. What was happening? Here we go. Okay. So the first card that comes out is the Traveler, and it's going to be upright. Yeah. There's that one. Really pretty. Okay, and I'm looking at the camera. And then we have 2 of Acorns reversed. Okay, I'm going to get these closer actually. Here we go. And then we have King of Shells reversed as well. Okay. So I'm just going to take a second. And this is just like what was happening. So just like a general overview of like how your last few weeks have gone. I'm looking more into the Mercury in retrograde, transitioning into the full moon. So going right in with this Traveler, this card in general is all about understanding where you are and where you're going, but not being focused on the destination. And so this this energy that you've been in has been a lot of just like kind of like a mind scramble. Especially with it being upright and with these other 2 cards being reversed, Acorns and Shells. These are all talking about just like Acorns being that motivation, and then Shells being your emotional stability and just like that fluidity that you normally like going through. And the Traveler over here being more adventurous and potential, and I feel like you guys took a lot of liberties in this Mercury in retrograde. This you've been taking a lot of liberties recently, like myself included. Maybe a little too many, but yeah. So you've just been living your life more free, more not so tied down. But coming into that, you weren't so motivated. You weren't paying attention to your emotions so much, especially with this 2 of Acorns over here. You weren't focused so much on the outcome. You weren't focused on how your actions might affect others. And so maybe you've been having a lot of tension with your relationships recently, friendships, partners, family members. Maybe there's been a lot of tension there. You might not have been able to see it so much just because of this empowered, like you taking this time for yourself and you are living your life free of anyone else. Like, sorry, this is my life, it's not your life. That's the kind of energy that is coming through from this card and this card. And then with this King of Shells over here, if those relationships tried to confront you type of thing with like, hey, just so you know, this is how you're coming across, you weren't so open to responding. You didn't want to, like, it just wasn't the time. This was time for you to really explore how to live a life free of attachment, free of anything else besides yourself. And yourself is what matters most, because without that freedom to be who you are, all these other things aren't going to work out anyways. And so this was the time to really figure out like more of like, how can I freelance, almost is the word that's coming to mind. How can I freelance while also being stable and down and grounded and all those things, and having the action but not so much the reaction. Yeah. So that's going to be that. So we're just going to move this over here. I don't want it to be out of the way, but yeah. Anyways, so moving on, we have this, what's the lesson? So we have live your soul, not a role. Okay, so this especially pairing with this card right here, both of these talking about the same thing. You were really trying to step out of living that role of being put in a box, being like, this is who you are, like I'll use myself for example, like, Landon, this is you, and you have to go here, 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 and here. Oh, and don't forget to do this. Um, and so the lesson that that is being prompted for you to learn is just all about like you don't have to do that. You don't have to follow anyone else's guidelines or standards or um, advice even. Like these people over here telling you like, hey, just so you know, and you're over here like, no, actually, that's not it. So it's very interesting and very empowering actually. So like, go you. Um, but yeah, and then with that 26 coming in, this very healthy infinity symbol, if you were to think about it, it's an infinity symbol upright, and so it could also align with your chakras. Maybe you've been having some like imbalances in your, let's think, with the 8. Yeah, so we're gonna have some imbalances in our heart chakras and our sacral chakras, especially. But at the same time, there's so much freedom that you've been expressing with this card, with this traveler over here, that the imbalance balances out, if that makes sense. And so, with the freedom that you've been exploring and expressing, you are living your soul. You are finding your pathway, and that is beautiful. And that is the lesson that you are learning. Living that soul, your soul. Nobody else's. Nobody else can tell you what to do, basically. But yeah, going on, we have some advice. So for you guys, we got 2 cards from the angels. We have Ace of Raphael. Okay, we have this one, and I'll read it to you. And then we also have 8 of Michael. And if you guys want to like pause these and read it to yourself before I do, go for it. So these are the cards that came through for you. And so basically, Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. I'm going to read the other one too. 8 of Michael, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So going off of that 8 of Michael, we'll start there first. Making courageous choice to change your... I just knocked it. Okay. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So this one, going back to that traveler card, you're really taking that step forward. You're really seeing things from your own perspective and not so much from other people's perspectives, which is great, which is very beautiful and empowering and needs to happen in order for you to see other perspectives. You have to be able to see your own perspective, if that makes sense. But yeah, and so, but be very, very careful as we're moving forward to, oh, wow. Can you hear that? That was fun. Very loud car. I hope you guys can hear that, or else I'm going crazy. But, so not seeing things clearly is talking about these people who are telling you, like, hey, there's other perspectives, there's other people that you have to keep in mind. But honestly, like, that was here, and this is now, and so we're living that soul. We did this, we lived this, and we explored it, and we lived in it, and now we're living your soul. You figured out, you have found out other ways to live your life, even if it's small little ways that seem to fit better with you. Right now is a very big time of transformation from one person that you thought you were into another person that you are becoming, if that makes sense. I keep saying if that makes sense, which I'm just speaking English and it just makes sense to me, so anyways. And with it being an 8 of Michael, again, that infinity coming through from Michael, it's going to be very protective, so you are safe, you are secure, you are feeling whole and protected and powerful. And so that is what this is. Like you just... Okay, so we're going to use some imagery. You just opened that gate and you just walked right through and you're just like, wow, here I am, amazing, beautiful, and we're about to step into this new future, and that new future is going to be this Ace of Raphael right here. So we have new people coming into your life with those dolphins in the back, if you can see. But we have new people coming into your life, or animals. For a few of you, they're animals. But yeah, so there's this unity coming into your life, And it's new people, new experience, new perspectives, new outlooks on just life. And so as you're going through and transforming who you were into who you are, into who you are meant to be, or not even that, I don't like that, into who you are wanting to be, it's going to be very, very positive, very, very empowering. So as all of this, I keep saying the word empowering, and so that is what is happening. You went from who you were like a month ago, and you went through this process of change. And this process was you did what you did for you. Some people called you selfish. Other people called you immature and inconsiderate. But you were like, no, this is just like me, and I need to do me so that I can help you, basically. And so as you have freed yourself from the burdens of the expectations of others, you are now coming into alignment with where you can be, where you are going, which is very beautiful. Anyways, so something to be grateful for. Wow, this is a long one. Anyways, so we have Douglas Fir, Earth Memory. So we have this one, very pretty. Okay, so that's that one. And it did come out reversed. It's just gonna be weird. Reversal. Oracle cards are always weird reversed for me. But Earth Memory. So there's a lot of things to be grateful for in this, in that you are standing strong in who you were. We're going off of that tree energy. You're very sturdy in who you are becoming. You're very confident in who this person can be, whether that's external or if your confidence is internalized and you're just like very excited for where you're going, even though you can't quite express that to other people. There's something blocking that fear of just like being just like fear of other people not being so willing to help you get there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Enjoy that confidence, because you are grounded, you are sturdy, you are secure, you are supportive. Wow, that. I feel like I just spoke really fast right there. Anyways, so Douglas Fir, yeah, and then with that Earth Memory coming in right there, you are coming into this alignment again of this empowered sense of self, this empowered sense of who you are, who you're going to be, who you're becoming, with that living your soul. Not a role. Okay? And so you're really expressing what it is you desire, what it is you want from this life, from your life. It's not anybody else's. And so that's just that to remember. Yeah, so that's going to be group number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. I would love to hear from you and see what it is you thought of this. But yeah. Okay, so on to group number 2. Here we go. Okay. These transitions are always fun, so I hope you guys enjoy my little shuffling and grabbing the crystal and grabbing the other pile. Okay, group number 2. So we have this little guy, and I have looked and looked and looked, and I cannot find a name. But I do know it is good for unity, and it is good for communicating between you and X, Y, and Z. And I was like, if you like, see, it's like half one color, half the other color, like that's not a shadow. That's like literally the crystal. It's really gorgeous. But yeah. Anyways, so starting off, you guys got a lot of cards first of all, like I pulled them and they just like fell and then they jumped. And then they're like, no, there's actually supposed to be this many cards. Like, stop it. Stop shuffling and reshuffling and just give them 4 cards. And I was like, okay, fine. Anyway, so starting off, I did the Spirit Song Tarot, which I just was like, what's up? What's going on? So group number 2, we have the Wheel upright. So that's going to be that one. Nice little octopus. Okay, so that's going to be that one. And then we have Knight of Acorns reversed. It's like Simone and Pumbaa. Yeah, that's what I think of. Anyways. And then we have the 4 acorns reversed. So far we have 2 acorns with that earth energy coming in. And then we have 9 of crystals upright. Spider. Very protective. Interesting. I'm actually gonna go like this. Here we go. Okay. So with that 10 of the wheel coming in, basically this was for everyone, this was a major shift in who they were, and it was a very transformative experience. But for you guys, especially with this wheel, you guys are like the ones who are like, oh no, that was me, this is me now. Like, that was way back then, a whole month ago. Like, don't even recognize them, and now you're here. And you're just in this space of like, there's so many possibilities, and I don't know what to do. But yeah, so that's where we're at, and that's what we went through. I say we because most of the things I'm saying are like I can relate to. But yeah, or else I'm just pulling out of a hat. I'm just like, there you go. So, but yeah. Anyways, so moving on to that Knight of Acorns, we have the 4 of Acorns, we have the 9 of Crystals. So, Knight of Acorns, reversed, it's action and drive. There's something that you tried to accomplish and it wasn't working. Okay. There's something that you were very, very focused on and you were very, very excited for when you were that person that you were holding on to, and it just wasn't working because as you were trying to finish it, you were moving into who this is. And that's that Knight of Acorns, that action and drive. Like you were trying so hard to make it work and it just wasn't happening. And so you moved into this change and you were like, fine, I'm just going to change. I'm going to do something else. And then we have this 4 of Acorns over here, comfort and community, but it's reversed. And so as you said, I'm changing, there may have been people who weren't supportive. There were people who were like, I don't know who you are. I need a break. Like, I can't, basically. And with that 4 of Acorns, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that, actually. There's just people that are like, you're changing, go you. But also, like, I can't be there while you're changing so much. Like, this is a lot for me. And so you might have had a lot of people leave, or one person, maybe it was like your best friend, or family, or, yeah, co-workers even. Ooh, that's a good one. So, things just pop in and I'm just like, wow. Anyway, we have this thing that you were trying to hold on to and it's just not working, and so you basically said, I'm changing. And this right here could be a job for some of us. Again, this is a general reading, so some of us were like, this is people, and they left. And some of us are like, this is my job. It left. I left it. It wasn't happening. But yeah, so that is a major possibility for a lot of us because as we were moving into this change, you guys can't see. Okay, so I'm gonna hold these up. So this is what it looks like to me. Okay, this is how I laid it down. Okay, and so the Knight of Acorns over there is looking at change like, wow, I want to change. And then this little guy down here is looking away from it, being like, I can't be there while you change. This is like a whole story. This is fun. I hope you guys enjoy my little humor. I think it's fun. Anyways, so that's basically how that happened. You're looking over at this change like, I need this, and other people are looking away from it. Or maybe that's even you looking away from it, being like, this change is taking me away. Like, this change, looking here, is taking you a different direction than what you thought was going to happen. However, in this change, you found a sense of security and a sense of peace, a sense of understanding more of who you can become, a more whole, a more developed, refined you. And that's what, oh, I just kind of burped. It's okay. And that's what this card is all about. Nine of Crystals, security and abundance. This card, kind of scary because it's a spider. No, not for me. But the beauty of this spider, like, look at her. She's gorgeous. Anyways, so basically you changed and then you went into this like, okay, I changed and now you're here and you're fully, not fully, but you're like more developed and refined and just in yourself more wholly and more presently than you were before. Cool, moving on. Okay. So we have, okay, so the lesson to learn, we have engage higher reason. Number 22. So that's what this is. And we have the little men on the male energy and a female energy. On this bridge, the male and the female energy is walking away from the male energy. Okay? We'll get into that. So basically, as we're going through all this change, the lesson to learn is to engage higher reason. Like, you know what's happening. You don't know the outcome per se, but you know, like, I need to change. Okay, change. I need to do this. Okay, do it. So that's what this is talking about. Coming into that unity with yourself, leaving the things behind that don't serve you anymore, don't resonate with you, don't give you what you need, like can't reciprocate or just aren't meshing with you. That's what this is all about, and it's just learning the connection and what it doesn't connect. And so that's what this is about, and I think you guys did a pretty good job learning that, honestly. Yeah, so moving on. Oh, this is where it got a lot, so we have messages for you. So, we have King of Raphael. That's this one right here. Go ahead and pause. There's going to be a lot of them, so if you want to read them before I do, go for it. So we have King of Raphael. We have 3 of Gabriel. Okay. Too blurry for you guys. And then we have 2 of Ariel. Okay, so we have 1 of each suit so far. Do you think there's going to be a Michael that comes out? We'll find out. Ah. No, it's not Michael, but it is the star. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, and then, oh wow, so we have 2 major arcana cards in here. This is exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here, and these up here like this, this. Okay. Okay, so starting off with that King of Raphael. Okay, so this one again. We have, yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. The 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. The Star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. That's impressive. Like, you just did all of this, and now you're in this space of like, I did that. I made those decisions. I changed. And now you can believe in yourself. You always could, but now you feel you can. And going back to that, it's safe to trust. It's safe to trust yourself, basically. And then the number 15 decision, Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So again, going back into it's safe to trust yourself and believe in yourself. This, but yeah, so just follow, like, you know what to do, basically. Engage that higher reason. Your intuition is like so strong. You like know things. You are so in tune with what it is you want, what it is you need, what it is you desire. All of those things you know no problem doing it. You have no problem like saying goodbye. Okay, you're not doing it for me. You're gonna go this way. Believe in yourself. That's what this star is all about. Like, this is you. Like, you are able to believe in yourself. You can trust yourself. You can explore who you are now. Like, this is you. You have so much like within you that you can show that that is just now coming to the surface. And so it can be a little what's the word? Worrisome is the word that I'm thinking of. Yeah, worrisome. It can be a little worrisome. It can be a little difficult. It can be a little scary. But there's literally no need for that because it is safe to trust. You have done all the work. You have like changed so much, and it's been beautiful. But yeah, so release that which holds you back. Like, you don't need whatever it is that's holding on to you. Kick it to the curb. Set it aside. Don't go back to it like it's not there for you. It's holding on to you, trying to drag you back into who you are. Did you like that movement? I liked it. But this one is the interesting one because all of these four go together so much. But then we have this 3 of Gabriel over here that's just like, hey, by the way, prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. This one and this one seem to go hand in hand together. So these two really talking about you coming into alignment with your finances, with your potential future, with like where you want to go, like, and that's all talking about making smart choices, making the choices that you know, like the smart choices being like you know what to do, making the choices that you feel right are for you, that you feel are right for you. There we go. But yeah, and just to stay positive, optimistic, like things are working out and things are going to be great, things are moving forward. Like this whole situation over here was like, I'm going, I'm moving, I'm changing. Oh no, people left. And now you're just like, wow, what happened? We're chilling. So just trust yourself, believe in yourself. You are amazing, gorgeous, very intuitive, very insightful, and like people tend to come to you when they need advice or insight. But then when they don't resonate or they drag you down and you can't put yourself around those people, they leave, and then you get a little confused or they get a little confused, and that's when that's the like, they're gone, oh no. Yeah, they're gone. Cool. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, group number 2. If you resonated with this video, go ahead and give it a good thumbs up. Share it, comment down below. I would love to hear from you. But yeah, so with that, moving on to group number 3. Here we go. Okay, time for this awkward transition. Well, only awkward if you make it, right? Group number 2, that was a lot of information. Oh no, I forgot a card. So, group number 2, if you're still watching, we have this dragonfly magic, something to be grateful for. Okay. Dragonfly being a very transformative being. It's just talking about you guys have changed so much, and it's just something to be grateful for. Looking at this full moon up here, too. Whoop. There we go. So looking at this full moon up here, this dragonfly is really, it's transformed its entire life. It doesn't have to look at the things that distract people. It doesn't have to look at society. It doesn't have to look at the distractions, whatever it is, coronavirus, government. You don't have to look at all those things anymore because you are already in your power. And you're supported and surrounded by so many spiritual beings. If you can see, there's like colors and stuff. It looks kind of like a ghost spirit. But yeah, so there's just so many things to be grateful for, and it's so magical. But yeah, so that's group number 2. So only a few people were meant to hear that one, but cool. Moving on to group number 3. Here we go, group number 3. So we have this nice my palladium crystal right here. It's really beautiful. I'm throwing. Okay, so here we go. So it's really pretty, and it's like kind of see-through, but not really. Just like liquidy. Anyways, it's one of my favorites. Oh, there we go. Okay, so moving on. Here we go. So what's going on with you, group number 3? So we got Ace of Feathers. Here we go. Reverse that nice little goat. Aw, cute. Ace of Feathers. And there we go. And then we have this 7 of Acorns. Okay, so first of all, you guys are the only ones so far that have any air energy in your things. But then we have this 7 of Acorns with that nice and balanced out. Nice and balanced out. I forget. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So we have this air energy with these feathers, and then we have fire energy with these acorns. I always want to say earth energy just because, like... Anyways, fire energy with these acorns. So, over here, with this Ace of Feathers being reversed, mental clarity and foundation, there's been a lot of fogginess and just, like, confusion in general. Yeah, even when I was pulling the cards, it's like, there's a lot of confusion, and it's just, like, very everywhere in this pile. And then we have 7 of Acorns over here, determination and stamina. So you have this like dualist, like these things right here, and one was like, I have no idea what's happening, and it's just like fuzziness and fog. And then there's one over here that's like, I have to get things done. And so there's these two contrasting energies within your body that you're trying to decipher and figure out which one to follow, which one not, to follow either of them, or just not do anything. And so that was a lot of, wow. Congratulations, now we're here. But yeah, so that's the situation. We're gonna move on because that's in the past. That's just in the past. So, moving on, we have, what's the lessons that we're supposed to learn from this mind freakery, insert other word. Okay, so we have take the leap, okay, number 55. Cool. This is such a cute card. Okay, I'm gonna turn it upright so you can actually see. But it came out reversed. It's so cute. Look at that. And so we have take the leap, and then we have look forward, number 24. Here we go with this nice little tower. Okay. So these cards, take the leap and look forward. This is the pile number 3. I feel like you guys are the type of people, not the type of people, but you tend to do a lot, basically. You tend to go after everything, you tend to plan everything, you tend to like to be in control of everything, and, oh, this says take the lead, for reference. But you like to be in control of everything, and what this was trying to teach you was, like, you can't control everything. Like, life in general, like, you can't control it. There's things that are out of your control. I'm reading a book right now, they describe it as Factor X. I have it right here. Dancing in the Shadows of the Moon. So this is the book that I'm reading, and it describes it as Factor X, being that energy of, I just don't really, like, change that happens, and so I'm gonna read a little snippet. It says, sometimes something comes into our lives suddenly that we are not expecting and we have no plans for dealing with it. This is Factor X. It can be part of whatever we are dealing with that we simply didn't know existed until it popped up, or it can be the result of an accident. Something has happened that was not only unexpected, but was also never meant to be a part of whatever we are trying to address. Wherever it originates, we have to deal with it. How hard you try to figure things out ahead of time, a Factor X will always show up. So, yeah, that's basically what this was. There was things that were happening, there were things that were coming at you, and you were just like, I have no idea what's happening, I need to get things done. And this right here is telling you the thing to learn is you don't have to do everything. You can step back and allow things to happen even if you're inside of the things happening. You don't have to be the one in lead. You don't have to take charge. You don't have to figure everything out. There's other people around you. There's other people involved, even if they're not the ones that even if they're not the ones that are initially in the situation, they are involved because they're in your life. So you don't have to do everything. Other people have ideas, other people have solutions. Listen, you don't have to prepare. So that's that. Even with that look forward, you don't have to plan how everything is going to work out. Yeah. So this was a major learning curve for you with those numbers, that 5 and that 6 coming in right here. Major learning curve. So I hope you learned it. I hope you learned it, or else it's going to keep coming back. Yeah. So, moving on. So we have some advice. So we have, let's see. Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So, Page of Ariel. There we go. Just take a look at it. Gorgeous. Anyways, moving on. I'll come back to that. Next card, we have the 7 of Gabriel. Oh yes, beautiful. It says, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. That's a nice one. And the last one, we got 4 of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So here we go. Oh yes, beautiful. Okay. I am gonna go like this. Okay. Now, let's take a look at these. So basically, first things first, I don't see Raphael in here, which is, I view him as like the love archangel, the healing archangel. So this was a time of learning. This wasn't a time of healing. It always is, but this was more a time of like, hey, this is this, this is this, this is this. Do you understand? So that's what I feel this was. And with these cards coming in, and the absence of Raphael, that's what that was. But with Gabriel coming in, saying to stand up for what you believe in, you have all of this coming in, and now's the time you can take that step and be like, hey, just so you know, I was here. We went through this. I didn't take charge. I didn't have to, but now I can. I learned this lesson, and now I can take charge. Like, I've learned so much from not being the one in lead, from not being able to control the situation. So yeah, claim your personal power. That's all that is. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. This opportunity to really step into a more well-rounded, more whole person of who you are is going to take you places. It's going to take you to those destinations you want to be in, that the job, the person, all that stuff. It's going to be that. It's going to be an opportunity for you to really find the balance between what it is you can control and what it is you can't. And finding that balance between, I can do this. Should I do this? Am I supposed to do this? Supposed to. And then with the 4 of Michael over here, insights from quiet meditation. So that's just taking that step back that you literally did for an entire month, basically. Just being like, I can't control situations. Cool. And then you sit. And then you sleep. And then you wake up and you're like, I can help. Can I help? Or how can I help? Or I think this type of stuff. And so that's what that is. I think that's what I'm getting from you. Yes, and then with the 7, 4, and page coming in here, page especially, this was a very big learning curve for you. And then 7 and 4, this was a spiritual balancing. So we were trying to balance the spirit with the body. We're trying to bring those back together. But yeah, so that was that. And then, yeah, so what's to be grateful for? We have Wood Nymph Centennial. Cool. So this entire thing is what we're going to be, like, what we're meant to be grateful for. Is like, this was an entire process. Like, I have no idea what's happening. I need to do things. Take a step back. Look at things. You don't have to control everything. Learn. Balance. Claim your power, but don't force it. That's what this is. This Wood Nymph is all about being grounded, all about being yourself. And just being that carefree and spirited, I want to say galactic, cosmic energy, while still being earthly, while still being human. Like, you are this amazing being, but you're still human. You're still on Earth. Like, you are on the ground. Your feet are in the dirt, basically. So yeah, it's just being grateful for everything that's happening as it's being a lesson to you to learn. Yeah, so that's fun. It's interesting with this Wood Nymph and this coming in. Did I show you the card? This is the card. Anyways, with the Wood Nymph and my Palladium crystal coming in, very galactic energy. So I don't know if you believe in aliens or whatnot, but they believe in you. That was funny. But yeah, so basically, I don't know where I was going with that. I think that's group number 3. Yeah, group number 3. That was it. If you liked and resonated with this, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Share it, comment. I would love to hear from you. But yeah, can't wait to see you next time. Okay, on to group number 4. Here we go. Okay, I noticed in group number 3 that I liked to look at myself a lot. So this next time, I'm going to look at the camera. Here we go. Okay. Group number 4. Here we go. Okay, so we have this pink argonite. Oh yes. This is one of the biggest crystals that I have, actually. Besides, like, my big crystals. This is like, I keep it with all my little crystals, because it's like small enough to hold, but not big enough to like present. So that's this one, and it's really pretty, and it's like rough, and I don't normally get the rough ones, but this one's just so... It's actually a gift, and I love it so much. Pink argonite talks about unity and love and accomplishment and yeah, self. That's the word coming in. Not self-confidence or self-love, just self. Yeah, camera. Cool. So, here we go. Oh yes, group number 4. You have a lot of cards. It's gonna be so fun. What? Group number 3. I forgot a card for group number 3, so here it is. It's gonna be this one. The Hawk Truth Seeker. It's this one right here. Group number 3. I'll talk about that later, maybe? I don't know. Or I'll just leave it like this, because why not? But, okay, back to group number 4. Here we go. So we have 5 of acorns, reversed, challenging growth. Oh, it's gonna be this way though. Here we go. There we go. And these cards are gonna be like, what was happening this last month? And then we have 7 of shells, choice and ambition. Here we go. Fire energy, we have water energy. 9 of acorns reversed. Here we go. Very pretty, gorgeous, love it. Cool. And then we have Ace of Acorns reversed. Okay, so we have a lot of reversals. Let's see what happened. Okay, so going through this, Five of Acorns, we have a lot of acorns, so a lot of fire energy, and then we have water. Interesting. 5, 9, 8, then a 7. Okay. Tiger, Jaguar, Ram. It seems like there was a lot of... I watched a video, and the energy that we've... Oh, did you see that? My eye, like, didn't... Anyways. The energy that we've all been in has been anxious and procrastinating and all that fun stuff in fear because of all these things that are happening. But basically, with this and all of your fire in this pole is reversed, there hasn't been that drive to do things. There hasn't been too many not challenges, but there hasn't been too much. You haven't been being pushed. And when you are pushed, it's in a spiritual sense, it's in an emotional sense, it's in a watery, flowy sense. Like, hey, take a step back and flow for a second. Like, you don't need to be rushing and ambushing everything. Um, but that's what that is. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, and so going card by card, we have this Five of Acorns reversed. This was... No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so basically there was just a lot of uncertainty in how to approach situations, unless it was like, I don't really know, I'm just going to show up. I think I'm supposed to be here, so let's go. But then you show up, it seems like there was... You guys are interesting. Just the energy is just like very uncertain and timid. And the only card that's upright is this choice card. So there seemed to be a lot of options coming at you this last month, and you had no idea which ones to choose. Like, maybe you double booked yourself a bunch of times, or other people double booked you. Or, yeah, and so there's that one. And then there's also this sense of needing to be with other people, but also not wanting to be with other people, that dynamic. And then there's also this confidence. This Ram card is really... Are y'all okay? Just saying. I'm glad you're here, but this is you had a rough month, I feel. The Seven of Shells upright. There was a lot of choices, a lot of things you wanted to do, but you just couldn't. There were things you wanted to do, but you just couldn't. Like, it just wasn't happening for some reason this month. Yeah, so we're gonna move on, but that's what I got from those. Yeah. We'll see what happens with the next one. So what were you supposed to learn? You're supposed to learn how to express your joy. Yeah. Number 60, express your joy. And then we have 33, retreat. Okay, so now we're making sense. I actually don't get that card. Like, ever. That's interesting. Revive, and then we have 43, revive the dormant. Okay. So this is making more sense to me. So basically, what was happening is you got so caught up in living a life that you forgot that the life you're living is supposed to be enjoyable. And so what needed to happen in this last month was you needed to go back and retreat back into yourself. You needed to figure out how to find joy, how to express that in your life. And in doing that, you had to figure out what it was that made you joyful, made you happy. And that's where that revive the dormant one comes in, is that you needed to, there was a sense of, I need to do these things, but I don't know how to because I'm not being my whole self. I'm not being who I want to be, who I think I should be, who I feel I should be. And so there's that express your joy coming in, obviously, like shine your light, all that fun stuff. And then this retreat card, like you had to take that step back from people. There were those dualistic dynamics that needed to express themselves through you stepping away and retreating from other people. Because when you do that, you have the space enough to decide. You have the space from away from others to not be influenced, to not be pressured. And so that's what happened this last month, is that you had all these things that you needed to do or you wanted to do, but you just didn't, because in order to do those things, you needed to figure out how to do them, what you wanted to do with them. So, yeah. And so this was really an insightful month for you. It was transformative for everyone. Like, I've said that in every deck, every pile so far. But you guys really pulled out your joy. You really pulled out how you want to express that. Or if you aren't quite there, that is where you're heading. You're heading towards, what is it that makes you joyful? What is it that you want to do? What will make you motivated to do things again? Cool. Moving on. So we have our advice cards. Cool. So we have two of Raphael. So we have this minor and a love card. How cute. This is one of my favorite cards. It's just so pretty. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. I'll get into each card after I read them all. And then we have Seven of Michael reversed. Here you go. And it says, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone might not be the best answer. I read you all the details. And so this is more, I feel like this is more about like, this happened, and now this is like advice on what to do next. Things that are coming, things that are approaching. Same thing, but. Okay, and then we have Queen of Raphael. Here we go. Lots of Raphael. Most people have been... The other decks, I don't think anybody got Raphael. I don't remember. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. First of all, I've never pulled this card. Ever. It's gorgeous. Wow. Anyways, so that's... Love that. And then we have Six of Michael. Okay. Yay, the travel card. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. Okay. So this is exciting. So basically, what we got coming in for you with like the advice and everything is that the love card, somebody's coming into your life, or like you're going to be in love, or your soulmate is approaching. That's not what it feels like for you. It feels like you're coming more in contact with what it is to express your joy, and in doing so, you're attracting your soul family, your tribe back to you. You're understanding who you are, and you're being vulnerable, approachable, open. And so that's what that feels like. It is coming into unity with others, but first it's unity with yourself. And so that's, yeah. And then the Seven of Michael, there's better course of action available to you. So you went through all of this by yourself, basically. Like, you retreated, you said goodbye, okay, I can't, no thank you. And now you're back in this, coming into unity, and this is what's going to attract those people to help you further your growth. and your future potential. Raphael, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this love card could be you're coming closer with the people who are still around. You're coming closer with your family. You're coming closer with your friends. You're coming closer with that sense of where you want to be. Um, but yeah, giving, kind, understanding, cool. And then we have the Six of Michael. It's the end of the tunnel. So like you did all of this. You're great. You're golden. You're soaring through the sky. And then we have a breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So there's this opportunity that's presenting itself to you as you find and discover your joy. This is the joy card, by the way, that express your joy. But as you are finding that and expressing that and living in that, you're going to have so many opportunities to do what you love, to do what you want to do. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, like it said. Like you are finally coming into unity with who you are meant to be, who you can be. And as you do that again, you are attracting your soul family, your soul tribe, your everything. Those people who are going to be helpful and inspire you and lift you up. And encourage you to live your joy and express it because they think it's beautiful and amazing. Yeah. So moving on to what to be grateful for in all of this. This is so funny. Okay, so we have that wolf family plan. Okay, so we have this unity card that's just saying, hey, you're going to attract your family. You're going to attract your soul tribe, the people who are your people. And this card is like, hey, be grateful for these people because it's not easy to attract them. And you're doing the work to attract them, which is amazing. And now it's time to be like, I did this. This is amazing. And it's like, wow, gorgeous. And then we have white peony, embodiment. So as you're doing all of this and you're attracting your soul family, you're expressing your joy, you're living your best life, don't forget to celebrate. But also acknowledge what you had to leave behind. Because as you figure out how to express your joy, you had all these decisions, and there were some things that had to go. Obviously, like some things had to leave your life. They have to leave your life. And this white peony flower is often used in weddings, and it's often used in funerals as well. Like this is the flower that is very controversial because it's a wedding flower, it's a funeral flower. So as you embody this new you, this new joy, this new pathway, celebrate it all. Like you are living your new life, but you had to let your old life go, and that is something to celebrate because without the old life, you couldn't find the new life. So it's just like give and take, and in it all, you're finding you. Anyways, so that's what I got for group number 4. Go ahead and subscribe, comment down below. I would love to hear from you. But yeah, a big thumbs up would always help. Yeah, so thank you so much. I hope to see you next.